Hi, my name is Charlene Fox, and thank you for this opportunity to interview via video. Getting right to it, the first question that was asked is, what do you believe are the responsibilities of a substitute teacher? So I think my primary responsibility is actually to keep the students safe and to create a positive learning environment, something that will create support for their productivity and follow the lesson plans, obviously, maintain classroom order, maintain student behavior, respect, and try to create an environment that's going to keep these students engaged. Secondly, teachers are expected to leave lesson plans when they're absent, but sometimes no lesson plans are available upon arrival. How would I handle the situation? If the lesson plans aren't available, I think the first thing that I would do is check in with the other teachers on the team and find out if they know where they might have been left. And if they don't know where they're at, then I would go to the front office, and if they didn't have the plans, then I would create within the parameters of what is required by the district to put together a class that would be appropriate for the age and the grade. Third question, how would you ensure students remain engaged, stay on task, and receive or achieve their learning objectives? I guess by making sure that I set clear and good expectations, give them positive reinforcement, and monitoring their progress throughout the lesson. Adapting my approach to the age and the grade. And following the teacher's plans, of course. In addition, number 4, you have given students assignments, reviewed the behavior. However, the students continue disrupting the class, which may involve throwing books and using profanity. What would I do? So again, my first priority is to keep the rest of the students, well, all the students safe. And so I would remain calm, hold my emotions in check, and be firm but respectful with the students to direct the kids that weren't involved away from the situation. I tried to avoid any kind of escalation, and then go to the front office or direct some help from someone else, perhaps the front office. So at times, last-minute assignment changes may be necessary. What would I do with that particular situation? Well, I've learned to be very flexible in life and in general, and with my other types of experience in teaching and sharing. So I understand that, sometimes needs change, so I would just go along with whatever the requirement was, maintaining, insurance that the students are receiving the support that they need in the classroom without any disruption. So if an administrator, this is question number 6, if an administrator entered the classroom while you were teaching, what would they expect to observe? Well, hopefully I would expect that they would observe that the classroom was being managed well, that the students were engaged, that I was delivering the lesson plans as required, and that I was following through by monitoring students' progress and being professional and supportive in the way that I was approaching the students in the classroom. So that being said, the type of classroom experience that I've had is 7 years teaching in the junior college environment And so I taught a variety of topics, and I've taught at Lone Star, San Jac, as well as HCC, and in addition, 2 years at Rice University. So I hope to be hearing from you soon, and thank you again for this opportunity.